This front kitchen destination RV accumulated over 25 million views across my platforms last year. Let's see what you think about the changes. Let's check this thing out. What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So as you saw from that introduction, this is an extremely popular front kitchen destination RV. It's going to have dual lofts, 4 slides, a ton of space. But now for 25, they reworked some of the interior, and I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. So drop some comments, hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, I appreciate you coming here. If you don't hit that subscribe button, drop a comment and let me know why so I can get a little bit better. This is the 2025 Hampton 388FKL. We're going to take a pretty good detailed tour, over this thing, give you everything that you need in case you cannot go and see one of these at the lot, because a lot of dealerships just don't stock these big destination RVs. But again, it's the 2025 Hampton 388FKL. If you want to go ahead and pause it for a second, you can go over a little bit about what that extreme weather package is. Basically, it's upgraded insulation and a bigger furnace. So right when you walk in, this is what I was talking about. That's loft number 1. There's another on the other side. You're also going to get a half bath. But here are some of the changes. They got a little bit darker, even though it's a little bit of a lighter floor plan still. Love the dinette with all the windows. But imagine just hanging out with all the natural lighting, a good view of like a lake, something like that. You got grandkids running all over the place, theater seating to watch movies. But since it is a front kitchen, it just feels right to start up here. And man, this is... no wonder this thing took off for me. I mean, last year, this thing got over 25 million views accumulatively, and it was one of the biggest hits of the entire year. You're going to have a slide out in the kitchen, which is really nice. That opens you up to a lot of good, walk around space. I like having that. You're also going to have like this little perch with the 2 bar style seating, so that way maybe you can get a little bit of work done. Maybe this is like a mobile desk for you. Maybe you're just plopping up something simple like a meal and catching a good movie. But you flip it around, and what I like about the slide is it's a useful slide. So you're going to have your refrigerator, and while I'm unscrewing that, you also have residential appliances with the microwave, some storage there up top. I mean, it just keeps going. So it's really safely threaded in. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. Gosh almighty. It's excessive though. Outlet right there for, your devices, but this is going to be the microwave. You got everything that you need. You got potato mode, you got pizza mode, you have a glass insert right there. So babe, if you're watching, I love you. It's going to be smooth on that side, textured on this side. So I'm a big fan of that. But then you also got a good place where you can set up like a coffee machine. So like I'm talking like a Keurig, a blender, whatever you might do there. And then tons of storage down below. But now for the refrigerator, thank you, brother. For the refrigerator, you're going to have a big freezer section. And you notice, looks like you got yourself an ice maker there. You're also going to have a secondary section. And then you lift it up on right there. It's just like the one inside of your home. It just happens to, be in an RV. It's also going to be a 12-volt refrigerator, which is nice. It'll run off of, maybe your truck when you're driving down the road. If you put solar up top, even though this is a destination RV, most people don't hook it up that way. But you got the ability to do so if you would like. A little bit of overhead storage. You also have the industry's largest front window, which is absolutely incredible. And since this thing is so large, they went ahead and added on a motorized blind so you can get your Dracula on if there's too much sun coming in through here. So right over here, you got that little up and down arrow. Well, you can close that back up or open that back up, or you can completely close it and section this off, keep some nosy eyes out for you. But I mean, look at all the countertop space that you have in this unit. One, I really like, whatever you call that is like the hood vent or whatever, but you're gonna have a fan mode, obviously the lights, you got a timer right there, which is always nice. Storage both left and right, but the solid surface countertops, babe, if you're watching, I love you. Outlets, 4 stovetop burner with a big old oven for a big old turkey. We got Thanksgiving, baby, and this thing could have Thanksgiving on the road. You're also going to see you have plenty of storage, soft close cabinets as well, which is always nice. Trash can right there, and then more storage right here. And then you have one of the fanciest sinks in the game. If you guys have seen my video before, this is going to be what I like to call the TikTok sink, because that is where it got famous. You're going to have a soap dispenser, water, cup cleaner, waterfall, dry and wet zone, along with a cutting board and a high-rise faucet. hitting those dishes from all angles. Here up underneath, you have access to your plumbing, but also a ton of storage, and then more storage, more access to the plumbing, and then another pull-out drawer. You're also going to have a max air fan controller right there, since it is pretty darn high, so it's nice to have that. That's going to help suck out the steam or stink from whatever you're cooking, and maybe what the vent doesn't get out. So they're also using the blade system there for the AC. So what that's supposed to do, in theory, is push it out, like, you know, and it's supposed to disperse it a little bit better so you get more even flow, allowing the AC to push more air out. Haven't actually used an RV, you know, with that here lately, because most of the time it's already kind of cooled down, and I turned it off for my videos so nobody hears anything. But yeah, pretty darn snazzy. That's going to be the Coleman Mach with a filter. You also see that piece of blue tape. That's going to be for 4G LTE, so that way you can get, you know, call like AT&T or Verizon, get some, you know, internet installed. But what do you guys think about the front kitchen? Let me give you another little view here of that. I mean, is this something you could see yourself, you know, plopping down on lake life, possibly living in a couple months out of the year and taking a little vacation? I think for me, it's a big old heck yeah karooski. So right here, dual opposing slides in the living room. It's going to give you plenty of space. Right over there is going to be a pull-out sofa. But if you don't want to use it as a pull-out and you want to drop like an air mattress for the kids or build a fort, you got plenty of space to do so. This has also changed. It used to be a little bit bland. Now you got kind of like that, I don't know what kind of design you call that, but kind of like the sideways board look, I guess. The Connex TV with the built-in soundbar and a charging station right there. This is also going to be on a swivel, so, you know, whether you're laying on the couch, the theater seating, or possibly even the dinette, you have a good angle from either way. Two tables, or two chairs, along with, you know, your booth right there. You have another charging port right there as well, which is always, you know, nice, just extra easy kind of charging ability for you. Tinted windows, and what I like about them is they all open up for a good breeze. Not every destination RV out there will do that. You also get your Dracula shades. That way, you know, you stop the old skin from sizzling, keep some nosy eyes out. And then for slide height, I'm 6 feet tall, so you're probably looking at about 6'6" would be my guess there. The theater seating is going to be the powered theater seating, so that's going to be, you know, a plus, a little bit more of a pinkies up option there for you. Extend, retract, heat, and massage. You also have your 2 cup holders, along with a place to maybe put like a book or your remote. It's also going to be a straight shot across from the TV. That fireplace right there has 4 different color modes as well to create a nice little ambiance, but also it puts out enough heat to heat the entirety of this front area and probably bleed up into the lofts, you know, which is, I think is really nice. I mean, look at that thing. Imagine being a kid and being up there. That would feel like a freaking tree fort. But if you don't have the kids, like for my wife, like we have our garage. There's like a whole dedicated section to just stuff for her seasonal changes. Like we got Thanksgiving, then we got Christmas. Well, there's totes everywhere. I could totally see you putting that at your seasonal lot for all your different decorations. Like if you're getting ready for, you know, Halloween or something, you got the ability to do that. Zone 1 and 2 controls right here, along with your different lighting controls. You even have a fan for, or a control for the fan on the ceiling. So nice to help circulate, you know, some of the air for you. You have your, why am I blanking out? You have your shower. It's going to be a 1-piece fiberglass shell. So it's going to be a little bit of a nicer shower than most. You also have the 4 ports where water sprays out, along with the Tri-Glide glass series. So you can open up just a little bit wider. Now I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. I got plenty of head height here. I've also got plenty of belly width right there. So you can fit, you know, a roundy and a flat in this, absolutely no problem. A good mirror for a good bowling gun, baby. And then you have your tankless on-demand hot water heater. The control for the old Steam Sucker 3000, which goes up through the... I mean, look at that. That's pretty darn cool. Helps suck up some of the steam or stink from whatever you're doing. But then you got the plastic bowl to keep down on cost and weight, of course. And then you got 2 of these. So one right here, and then obviously one above. And then you got kind of your, you know, your J-looking hooks right there as well. So pretty good sized bathroom. Porcelain foot flush throne. And it's going to be on one of those spots to where you're just comfortable when you're sitting down kind of doing your thing. You got wiggling. You got jiggling. You got all the space that you need. Another window for a good breeze, good view. Dracula shade built in. This is going to be your fuse box down here. You also have your control panel right here. So, You know, you have your water pumps, all your different lighting controls, your different slide out controls. You can also check your tank fills. And then I believe that is for some tank heaters. We got the stairs, which I will show you. Well, I'll show you that right now. So what I like about this too is if you are a bigger guy, like I'm pretty broad shouldered, when you walk up the stairs, having enough room to where I don't actually have to turn sideways is actually a selling point that most people probably aren't ever going to bring up, because most people just either one, don't know, don't care, or you know, they're not a little bit wider, I guess. But I think that's pretty nice to have. You got kind of the short half over here. You're definitely not sitting up with that. I mean, my daughter would, she's 4, she could sit up in it, but I think anyone bigger than that is just not doing it. And then this side right here is obviously going to be much, much larger. You're looking at about 38 inches of head height, so you can definitely sit up there as an adult, you know, just fine. And then over here to the other side, let me see if I can show you that a little bit. Well, heck, there is some storage that's over there, but maybe we'll put a link to the storage in that. But you also had a place for a TV and all the outlets for the kids there as well. Now, drop frame heading into the bedroom. East to west slide bed. It's also going to be a king, but you have outlet right there, which is nice. Another control for your other AC too as well, which is always a plus. Which is, by the way, directly ducted. So you have the ducts works right there for you, so that way you can get actual airflow down into here so it doesn't get stuffy. Emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. You flip it around, you got another entrance, a place for a TV, outlet, storage, place where you can put either one, a ton of hanging clothes, the least favorite kid, or a washer and dryer. More storage for more belongings. And then you have some hanging room right there as well. But drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. Now I'm going to head around the outside, just spend a couple moments. But again, it's the 2025 Hampton 388FKL. And this is a mighty fine beast there. Let me give you another little look here of the kitchen and maybe fish for a thumbnail. I'm thinking that could be it. Heck, I don't know. Tell you what, the thumbnails and the music are always like the hardest part of my job. Got a little lunch dropped off for me from one of the reps. That's always nice. Nate, appreciate you, brother. All right, so now all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link to where you can access some pricing, quite possibly even get a 2024 leftover and save yourself some coin. Kind of go from there. But so right up on the front, you're going to see you have a hand crank, typical of a destination RV. You also have your oversized propane bottle, so you won't run out as quick, especially since you're using the tankless on-demand hot water heater. Massive, massive front window. Absolutely love it. Looks beautiful. I also like the fact that you get the 3 lights right there as well. Dual awnings with the LED lights there running up underneath. And you're also going to get stabilizer jacks on this. You want to make sure that that is standard, not optional, because I'm not positive. Some people will get it with or without. The destination RV market is kind of tricky on which brands are standard on that or not, so I want to make sure you're taken care of there. Dual axle, dual entry, place where you can hook up, you know, TV with all your cable and whatnot. And then as you're moving along up here in the back, you are going to see that you have all your power connections right there, so 50 amp. You're also going to get an outside shower, black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, city water connection, and then you know, your water kind of like a hose spigot right there, so that way you can hook up, you know, and get going. Now you are eligible to put on slide toppers on this model, so all 3 of these you can put a slide topper, which is going to be one of those right there. So as you can imagine, it prevents debris from falling on top of that bad boy. Since this is a fairly large camper, and you're probably not bringing in the slides more than a couple times here or there, that's going to be a nice little feature to have. Now this is going to be outside access to underneath your bed, so it'll be a little bit easier for you. You're good, man. And then this is going to be the back end of that tankless on-demand hot water heater. Give you a quick little look at that. No tank, again, instant hot water for you. You also have your potable water over here, and then your sewer outlet connections should be, yeah, one right there, another one right there on the other side of those axles. Easy peasy, life and make easy. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Let me go ahead and show you all the old speckaroonies right there. But all right, guys, hit that like and subscribe button or drop a comment why you didn't. If you guys have been here for a while, I thank you, and I hope to see you next time. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2025 Hampton 388FKL. Have a great day. See you. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 no, 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 no. Meow, no, 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 no. Meow, 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 meow.